How's it going, gamers? You got hands here, and today in Dauntless we're going over an awesome new Discipline Omni Urska Chain Blades build. That's right, Dauntless got a crazy new update and just changed the game. So a lot of builds have been altered and made different in certain aspects, and it depends on your playstyle. There's a lot of different options. So what I'm talking about is Discipline is now an Omni Cell, which increases your critical strike chance and damage. However, you have to do parry attacks to get the flaming fist stacks to said increase the critical strike damage. Therefore, it's going to take us a little bit of practice so we can get used to the timing and the animation, but you want to get those full stacks so you can have the build at its maximum damage and efficiency. And as you can see, while I'm kicking some major butt here, I don't even have a stack of flaming fists, but it's still a solid, great build. We have some great cell economy with some great core damage cells, little boost of attack speed, and speaking of that, like I said, the game has changed so much, we don't really have half health builds, so the attack speed cells have changed and altered in different ways. Therefore, we're using Evasive Fury for this build because Chain Blades gives you a lot of opportunities to dodge through attacks, especially like when you're in your special right there, or just generally dodging through the attack. So that'll help increase your attack speed, alongside the fact that they boosted the attack speed for all weapons just to have them where they should be, where they feel good. So with that said, this build's got solid damage, solid attack speed, and room for adaptability, as in you don't want to use Cascade, you could perhaps use something else like Catalyst or even Conduit, but I wouldn't suggest a +3 Conduit if someone else has a +6. However, I shall say that Cascade is nice because the healing buffs will help you maintain Tenacious so you can keep your damage up and really give you some great stamina and also those damage buffs. So it's a pretty solid, great cell that I super enjoy. Hey gamers, if you like this video and you want to see more, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and click on that bell for notifications so we can stay together as a crew. If you're looking for a crew, join us in Discord. That link will be in the video's description. So you know what's coming up next. Turn on your system, grab your chain blades, and let's get ready. We're about to get in this video right now, gamers. What is up, gamers? I'm sure you're excited to hop in these new updated builds, so let's do it because I'm ready to pop out a bunch of builds for you guys. This is Urska's Chain Blades. You gotta love them. You gotta love the Ice Bomb. Don't forget to break that bad boy. We're gonna throw a Berserker cell in there and an Evasive Fury cell. A lot of cells have changed, so right now Evasive Fury is really good for attack speed, among a few others. For example, Assassin's Frenzy cell is the new Wild Frenzy, so you could possibly choose to use that one because it does give you more attack speed, but only after you break apart. If you want consistent attack speed, I would suggest maybe Evasive Fury, but it's entirely up to you. We're all learning and playing with the new cells, so try to adapt and check different things out. The special is Reaper's Dance and the mod is Momentum Blades. Momentum Blades is real nice because you can stack your Reaper stacks real high and drop for some great damage. The bond is Pangarn's Claw for the weighted strikes, which isn't that important, but it is helpful. But most importantly, the Ice Bomb. Like I said, you gotta love the Ice Bomb. Break that bad boy for increased damage. The Omni Cell, which is the new part in the game, which we did go over a little bit before this clip, and I will the more videos I make, is really nice. It's the new Discipline. So it's a new Omni Cell, which gives you a critical strike chance and a damage increase by 10%. You also get reduced healing, but when you have max Discipline stacks, it really does some great critical strike chance and will take increased damage when you have full stacks. And remember, when Discipline ends, the stacks are cleared. You have to perform a quick parry punch that deals damage, but it also gives you a stack of Flaming Fists, which in turn gives you that critical strike chance and damage. So stack those up and get increased damage and critical strike chance. But our build also synergizes very well with this to give us a real nice crit chance and damage. So try to practice with it, try to get parries, and try to do what you can to maximize the build's effectiveness. The lantern, we're using Shrike's Zeal because a lot of the lanterns got a little nerf, so to speak, but we're using strikes for the increased attack speed because we kind of lack it in certain cells with the new update on the game. But I think this is a really great choice, and I really enjoyed using it as well because it increases your movement speed also, and like I said, the attack speed for 15%. And there's many aspects in the game now, if you read the patch note, that reduces the recharge of your hold for your lantern. So believe it or not, we are actually using it pretty often, especially with this Chain Blades build. And we're going to throw a Cascade cell in there just for the extra damage and the extra health so we can maintain Tenacious. And also the stamina buffs, which were really helpful. But if you choose to want to maybe use a +3 catalyst, that's up to you, or +3 conduit. But don't use a conduit with a team because you could perhaps ruin their conduit if they have a +6. So for the headpiece, this is the new Time Weave helm that has a Predator. We're going to put a Cunning cell in that bad boy. The chest piece, Overpower, and we're going to put Tenacious cell in that bad boy. Gotta love Tenacious. Hey, it did change, but we're going to learn to adapt, and we're going to make great builds again, guys. Don't worry. The arms are also Time Weaves, and that's an Overpower, and we're going to throw a Predator cell in there. These are Boreas's legs. They changed also, among many other things. It's just crazy, y'all. Like I said, y'all got to read the patch notes so you can get up to date. It now has a Tenacious cell in it, and we're going to put a Cunning cell in that bad boy. So if you want to use tonics, I suggest you should, because it's really not that hard to purchase them. Try out Blitz Tonic, Frenzy Tonic, Assault Tonic, or even perhaps Aether Drive Tonic. So all in all, what we got going on in this new updated build, and I'm telling you it's a strong, awesome build, is we have a +6 Cunning. That increases our critical strike chance and damage. That syncs very well with the Discipline Omni cell because that's exactly what that does. Critical strike chance and damage. And I'm talking about you have at least 60% critical strike chance once you get that going, and that's pretty significant, y'all. And the next we have a +6 Overpower. It did get nerfed a little bit, but it's still 40% damage versus staggered behemoths. And then Predator, 35% damage if you can maintain to not get hit. Tenacious got a little nerf workaround because now Galvanized is the crit part of the cell. But Tenacious is still great for a build that works for players that don't get hit that often. So for every 100 current health, you have a 2% bonus damage. Berserker, yes, does lower your health, but it doesn't do any negative effects against Tenacious because yes, you lose 150 health, but that's only 2% damage from Tenacious, but that gives us a 20% damage from Berserker, which is very significant. And then Cascade, we talked about that. That's great for the healing, stamina, and power boosts. I really enjoy it, especially for the extra damage and to maintain your health. Evasive Fury, yes, is only an 8% increased attack speed when you dodge through an attack, and you will be dodging through an attack, especially with the Chain Blades when you're popping back and forth and all the other capabilities you have to dodge. It is only 8% like I said, but remember in this new update in the game, they increased the attack speed for all weapons, so it does feel very well and it syncs good with our lantern. Weighted strikes comes from the weapon bond, but it's still great for a little bit extra stagger damage. So I hope you guys are able to make this build. It is an awesome build. It is strong. Yes, I know the new update is freaking a lot of people out, but don't worry guys. We're going to make builds and we're all going to be strong and epic again. And just stay with me and stay tuned for all the builds because I got you. Alright gamers, that's all I got for today. Hey, if you have any questions or anything, hit me up in the comment section. You guys know I always answer you. Have fun. This is Hans signing out. Peace.